faithful to the entire world, to what you are. And what I think you might be is possessed by a real demon. I'm Catholic. I believe in demons. And Netanyahu is very clearly a demon.
Be very wary of following people or trusting people who cannot make an argument without insulting people that they disagree with. In this case, Candace Owens is calling everybody she disagrees with demons. But she does this for a couple reasons. First of all, it gets clicks. To insult another group of people. She knew when she posted that it would be offensive. She wants it to be offensive because she's going to get a bunch of people talking about her, and that's going to keep people watching her videos, and she's going to keep making money. Maybe I would have millions of followers if I was so rude and awful to the people I disagree with. However, I'd rather keep my integrity. But the second is that being that you can't prove demonic possession, maybe you can to other, Catholics who believe in demonic possession, but you can't prove demonic possession to, a vast group of people based on anything other than your belief. She never has to prove what she thinks or prove what she believes. It's kind of a cop-out way to have an opinion on things. This is the reason that so many people got turned off from Christianity being the basis of a lot of Republicans' worldview and way of thinking throughout the 90s and early 2000s, because Christians either couldn't or wouldn't justify their beliefs and actions based on anything other than their beliefs, and more people were not religious at that stage. And I think that we've gotten to a good place in the Republican Party, albeit with some challenges, where people can justify what they believe for the most part without invoking religion. So religion can exist and be very important to people, but it's not the only primary justification. But if you notice with Candace, that's the only thing she uses to justify her beliefs. I don't watch her stuff a ton, but every time I see something of hers, if I go look for it, it's like a cop-out that can't be proven based on her, her version of Catholicism, which I think is wrong. But yeah, that's all I have to say about these types of videos that she keeps making. She's doing it to get a rise out of people, so she keeps making money, and she actually isn't as smart as she says she is or thinks she is, because she can't prove any point she makes. All she can do is insult other people or point to something that cannot be proven. Much like her feud with Brigitte Macron.